Hello, my name is Daniel Wolf, and I'm a solution consultant in Mexico. In this session, I'm going to show you the ATM sourcing process. This is a POV that we created for a bank in Mexico. So I'm going to show you which part of the ServiceNow modules and platform did we use. So we use some catalog items, service level management, workflows, and the mobile and the collaboration part. As part of the workflow, we also created some automatically created changes and the asset management for the ATM sourcing. So this is a high-level process. In reality, there are like 40 steps, but we selected the most important steps of the process in order to create this demo. So, and we separated it in three big parts. The first and then the channel group will approve that requirement. Then several areas will validate this request, like the site that is going to be installed, the security in this site, and after that, we will start to install the ATM. So let me show you the demo. I'm logged here as Ana Cruz. She's part of the sales team, and her work is to identify some spots on some sites that are going to be good to install an ATM. So we have here an ATM catalog, when we can see that we have several categories: installation, uninstallation of ATMs, replacement, and movements. In this demo, we will focus on the install part, and we will request an ATM for a branch. So we can select this item, and after that, Anna should enter all this information. This information, it's about the ATM. She should put a name for the ATM. She also could put geolocation information, and well, we put just one required field for the zip code. And after she enters all this information, she could order the ATM request, the installation request. Now that she had ordered this ATM installation, you will see that there are several steps or stages that we should follow in the process. So let's go to this record, to this requested item, and now we see that all the big stages are here, and we can, for example, print all this information for this requirement, and we can print this information. This should be signed by another team. We also could see the ATM in a map. So we can see the map, the geolocation information is put here in the map, and we can see the data of this request. And well, let's continue with the process. So Anna has already sent this request, and someone from other team has to approve it. So we can see here the related list. So the channel group should approve this request, and let's change the user. Let me switch to Sam Adams, and Sam Adams is like the process owner. So he has administrator rights, and he can follow all the process and approve everything. So this user is just for demonstration purposes. And well, let's go to this request. We can see that there's a lot of new information, a bunch of information that we need to fill in order to fulfill this request. And we can show him here the workflow, right? So we need to approve now. Someone needs to approve, and let's just approve this request in this stage. So imagine that Abel Tutor has already approved, and some tasks are going to be populated automatically in order to fulfill this request. So in this case, Anna has to complete the form and sign it and then attach it. So I'm not going to switch between users, so just to complete the process very quickly in order to show you what else can we see. So after Anna has completed and signed this form, the channels group should assign an ATM. So we have here a related list that is connected to the asset management part, and here we can select which of the ATMs available in the stock can we apply to this request. So we have already assigned an ATM, and well, let's see what else. So we can put this task as close complete. Now we need another approval. In this case, the same group, the group of channels, needs to approve this ATM that was assigned to this request. And after this is approved, we will see that we have several other tasks. We see that we have 4 tasks that are running in parallel. If I go another time to the workflow, we can see that we have already done these steps, and we have all these 4 steps in parallel. So the workflow goes on and tasks for each of the steps of the process. So let me complete most of the tasks, just in order to show you that in some steps of the process, we are going to interact with other parts of the platform. So for example, when we need to create a change, we will automatically view this record on the related list. So for example, in this part of the process, infrastructure needs to send an ATM to the site and follow the automatic created change. So let's go to this related change list, and let me refresh it, and we have automatically created a change request. So the process goes on, and everyone has to go into the task and do its work. Every task has an SLA associated, and we will see from other view what are the executives and the administrators going to see. For example, we have this dashboard when we can see open tasks by group, closed task by group, open request item by stages, open request item by stages in a bar graphic, and this calendar will show you when these ATMs should be already installed, and a list of all the requirements. We also can see the table of the ATMs, which are in use and which ATMs are in stock, so we can choose which ones to use. And finally, as part of Performance Analytics plugin, we can get all the insights about the requested items using the out-of-the-box reports that we have in Performance Analytics. So I hope you enjoyed this demo, and you can use it with your customers in order to show this kind of process in documentation. Thank you.